Hey, good evening. How's everybody tonight? Good to see everybody. Mirador says hello. Hey, Mirador, how are you? Gypsy, hello. Scott in Sarapete. Trevor sucks. Danny, hello, Danny. Mirador says great music. Yeah, love the retro wave stuff. Big fan. If you like this kind of stuff, I recommend on YouTube look up Time Cop 1983. That's a amateur retro wave musician. Actually goes on tour. Would love to go see one of his shows. He was not far from me back in the spring, but I just didn't go. I should have went. Again, that's Time Cop 1983. And I'm just getting everything up and running here, guys. I apologize. All right. All right. So I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I apologize for last night, guys. I wasn't feeling my best, but I got a lot of rest today. I took half a day at work and slept, and I feel 1,000 times better than I did this time yesterday. Okay, come on. Here we go. Let me fix this eternal problem that never seems to go away. There we are. Mirador says, we going to kill a vampire tonight? I sure would like to. That would be a lot of fun. That'd be a good thing to do. First things first, we have to figure out what's going on with the Delphi down here in the dark forest. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm thinking about going back and talking to the fairies. While we make that trip, we'll just sort of do a quick refresher. Of course, this is Wizardry 6, Bane of the Cosmic Forge. In this game, you create a party of 6 characters on their quest to find the Cosmic Forge, which is an ancient pen of magical quality. Anything written with the pen is said to become reality. The pen is rumored to be locked up in an ancient castle, which is where we started this game, in an ancient castle. And from there, we discovered the mines and the caravans underneath it, visited a mountain on the outside of the castle, an ancient pyramid, even the underworld, and many tombs and things of that nature. But now we have found ourselves in a forest after escaping from a prison. You see, the king of that castle is a vampire who was involved in all sorts of demonic things. And so after speaking with the spirit of the former queen, we learned this. And so it's up to the party at this point to believe what she says. Do we believe the king is a vampire, yes or no? Evidence certainly seems to suggest that he is. And we've escaped his clutches, and we found all kinds of good anti-vampire material. Holy water, stakes of wood, silver cross, garlic, things like that. And we're going to see if we can put them to use. But first, we have to find this Delphi, this character hidden in the dark woods. And these fairies here are the ones that told me about him. But I feel like we're missing something. They didn't have a whole lot of information to give. So I just want to see if we can pry any more information out of them, maybe get a better clue as to where he's at. It doesn't take long before the fireflies descend from their hiding places. And we're back here with the fairy queen. Hello, queen of the fairies. So, let's see. Lulu, I believe, has the best personality. Hello. Hi. Queen. I don't understand. Rumors. Rumor about the Delphi. So let's see if we can pry any more information. The Delphi knows all. Who is the Delphi? Where? Where is Delphi? The Delphi lives in a cave in the dark forest. Cave. Where is cave? Dark forest. You must seek the Delphi. The Delphi knows all. How to find the Delphi. To find the Delphi is a mystery. A task first met by questions 3. Alright, here we go. First, remember, we are fascination. Alright, I feel like this is note-taking stuff here. Let me get the phone out. Take a picture of the screen. We are fascination. The next state, we seek divination. We are fascination, we seek divination. The next, but only thee may answer the third, for it will cost thee every word. Interesting. So listen there and learn you well, as speaks Delphi with story to tell. Okay. But it still doesn't tell me where, location. Delphi questions. Delphi knows all. Okay. Let's see if they have anything else cool. Last time they had a bunch of stuff. We already bought some garlic. I guess it can't hurt to buy some more, right? Resurrection. Yeah, I see some things to buy. Let's see. Pool. They've got some really, really good stuff here. Buy that resurrection. Always need that. Let's get a poison. These magic cookies. Herbal patties. Alright. So, this looks like a good place to go ahead and save and rest. And we're going to try to navigate this dark forest again. I feel like I'm going to have to go ahead and just bite the bullet and pull out the old Bane of the Cosmic Forge hint guide that has the map of the forest. Because, I mean, we could do it the old-fashioned way with, you know, the spell, the wizard vision spell. But I hate to do that and bore everybody watching. I'm not going to map this old school like I would have back in the day on paper. Doesn't make for good streaming. Alright, let's see. We'll whirlwind these guys and we'll cast Horn of Prometheus. Danny will even jump in there with a magic missile. From what I remember, it's like I said, it's been a long time since I've played the game, but from what I remember, the Delphi a visit is important because I want to say he tells the characters exactly what they need to do to combat, oh my god, to combat, successfully combat the king. Because if you remember that first fight that we had with him, I mean, we couldn't hit him, he was all over the place. And, pretty sure it's the same way. Pardon me. I'm pretty sure it's the same way when you try to fight him here. But there's a certain equip the characters with certain things. I know that the Rock of Reflection, the stakes. But I want to say there's even more. What is that noise? Forgive me. Let's see. And let's see what we can do here. These giant fights like this are just ridiculous. That's not even killing these guys. Good lord. here we go with the fire bombs. My favorite. I guess I could throw up the fire screen. Probably going to have to. If they keep that up. Yep. Danny's down. Golly, I hate these fights right here. Aggravating. It's what impedes any progress. Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and cast another Blades on the 5. Lulu's going to do the horn on the 5 here. And Danny's dead. Alright, making a little progress this time. Let's see. Yeah, we'll try this. There we go. So this one fight's going to set me back because now I've got to res. And now we've got to do everything else. Let's see. So Trevi bought that resurrection scroll. Resurrection potion on Danny. So let's get Danny healed up real quick. Boom. Boom. Okay. And Sato needs some healing as well. Oops. Let's use the apple. That does pretty good. We'll cast a spell as well. Okay. Let's just try to make our way to the first path to the Dark Forest. So we know at this point that when we find this guy, he'll ask us 3 questions. We have the answer to the first 2. We do not have the answer to the last question. We have to figure that out on our own. So we're going to do some big resting here. So what do we think? Do we want to stumble around the forest blindly like we have the last 2 nights? Found some cool stuff. We found the Tinkerbell. We found this little section here. But we're not finding the Delphi, which is what we're ultimately looking for. So do we want to keep doing the blind exploration, or do we want to go ahead and be a little sly and use a pre-made map? That's the question. Any insight on what you guys would like to see? Because after all, I'm playing this for the audience. Meanwhile, I will continue to heal and res and everything else. Alright, this should get everybody to 100% on hit points. And we'll rest up one more time, maybe 2 more times. We're having good luck here with the resting. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, so let's get our spells up. Armor plate. Level 6. Enchanted Blade. Level 6. Is that everything? I think that's everything, right? Yeah, I think so. So, Danny, we're going to go ahead and do direction. Oh, come on. We just had to be interrupted. Maybe we can get through this one pretty quick. Or not. All right, one down. Come on. Take him out. Take him out. There we go. Nope. There we go. That was aggravating. So we got direction popped. Let's get detect secret up. And I think I've got one more now, don't I? Magic screen. And we have levitation too, which doesn't do us much. So I want to point out this spell here. Wizard Eye. And this spell normally would help you map in a situation like this. So if we cast Wizard Eye, you can sort of see what's in front of you. So this is representative of the 6 characters. And I'm trying to look, trying to see, so where we are at. What direction? Doesn't always tell you much. So, let's break out the book. We have the original Wizardry Bane of the Cosmic Forge hint guide here, and in it, we do have a map of the forest, the Dark Forest. And for the sake of time, and for the sake of everybody's sanity, we're going to use this map as a guide. So I'm going in to, I should hit a wall here. And I should be able to turn west, hit a wall, south 1, west, hit a wall, I'm going to go south 1, 2, I'm going to go east 1, 2, 3. After this fight, I should be right there at the Delphi's Cave, if the map is to be believed. Which, I'm going to be honest, when I map these things myself blindly, I use the walls as guides, and the trick to getting to this spot is to turn off in a spot where there's not a wall in the way, and that's usually where I go wrong. And if this was the old school days where I was mapping every step on graph paper, I would have found the passage. But we're using a little bit of a cheat with this auto map here, and I'm doing that for the sake of displaying it to everybody. Alright, so here we are. It seems you have wandered into a cave of some sort, and the flickering light of a fire illuminates the rough walls hewn into this rocky hill. You enter the cave expecting anything, but finding nothing. Suddenly, an apparition appears. Who are you? So he's asking a question. We already talked to the Fairy Queen, and we got the answer to this question. Let me pull up the picture that I took. We are fascination. So let's answer that way. We are fascination. Why are you here? We seek divination. Will you pay? So we don't know what the price is, right? But I'm sure the answer is yes. So let's go ahead and say yes. I will look into the misty waters. A vision swirls within the cavern. It's going so fast I can't read it. Another takes his place. So we saw Zorphidius, now we see the king. He is evil, he is very powerful, but you are standing against it. You are holding something, a shining piece of glass, pushing it back. Then you see a silver cross held high in the air, and a splash of holy water is thrown under the face. Finally, a wooden stake made from wood most holy, and the thing begins to die. The vision fades, you are standing alone within the cave. I found the staff of Ramm. Okay. So it sounds like we'll need that. So he's basically is telling us what we need to fight the Vampire King. So I'm taking this as meaning, because I have 3 Rocks of Reflection. So the 3 frontline characters, Trevi, Kyler, and Claire, maybe should be equipping a Rock of Reflection. All 3 of those characters should probably equip the Holy Stakes of Wood. There's Holy Water. I have Holy Water, and I have Holy Water Plus. It didn't say anything about garlic, but we have garlic. It did say something about the Silver Cross, so I don't know if I'm supposed to use that as an item in combat, maybe. So this may take a few tries. So let's see if we can escape this as easily as we got here. I'm going to try to do it without the map, doing what I remember. Okay. So, guys, I think we've really seen everything there is to see at this point in the forest. We've got the equipment that we need. We've got the knowledge that we need. So to answer Mirador's question, are we going to kill a vampire tonight? We're going to try. We've got to get into the Temple of Ramm. And like anything else, there was a trick to getting into it. I thought I remembered the trick, but the other night when I tried it, it didn't work. I thought I had to use that old dagger that we found to open the door. So we're going to take stock. I was doing this the other day when I was power leveling. I took all my equipment off. I traded armor and equipment back and forth between characters. I inventoried everything that we have. And so let's take a quick look. Let's sort of reenact what I did the other day. All right, Holy Stake of Wood. He's going to hold on to that. A clove of garlic. The Delphi didn't mention it, but we're going to hold on to it. So, swag. What's he got in swag? Rock of Reflection. He's going to need that. Holy Water Plus. Probably need that. Staff of Ramm. That's going to do something. Let's see. Let's do a little trading here. Let's get the Cure Poison out of the way. Trade 2. So again, bear with me while I do some housekeeping. All right. We're going to remove the Rock of Reflection from the swag because we're going to need that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep him equipped like normal for right now. I don't want to equip the Ankh because I need to make room. No. Alright, we're going to trade this Ankh to Lulu just to get it out of the way. And we're going to remove the Holy Water. Okay. So I think he's set as far as the items that he needs. Let's review Kyler. Get rid of this rutabaga. We don't want it. We got a Rock of Reflection. We got a Magic Cookie. Where's his swag? He has Holy Stake of Wood. That incense has got to be good for something. I'm not sure what. Goat's Mask. Goat's Mask. We got that back in the original, by the altar of a Ramm back in the castle. Same place we got the dagger. I bet. I think I remember. I think the mask is the key to opening the door. So, with that being said, put that incense back in swag. We're going to remove this mask. And Claire has a holy stake, rock reflection. Okay. Alright, so let's just see. I don't remember at what point all of this stuff happens, but we're going to save the game. And we're going to equip Kyler with the mask. Now, if I remember, the goat's mask is cursed. So I think there's bad things that happen if you wear it for too long. But we're just going to put it on. I have remove curse. I don't know if I need it. I think I can equip and unequip this. Ah, welcome. So it worked. Welcome, brother. I see you've brought the sacrifices. Think one of them may still be a virgin. The master will be pleased. One moment while I open the gate. So the mask worked. It gave us entrance to the temple. It reminds me of that scene from the old movie Dragnet, where the police officers infiltrate the pagan party by wearing a goat mask. Alright, so we're going to add the goat mask back. Alright, so here we are in the Temple of Ramm. And I believe this is the final bit of the game. So we may very well see the end of the game tonight. But at what point do I equip the gear? That's the part I'm not sure of. The temple reeks of boiling oil from which is steaming up from the depths on each side of you. A catwalk leads over the pit, and there are many strange costumed figures upon the ledges making weird gestures, like they were really trying to impress one another. Should I still have the mask on is the question. So this may be a really short trip. Suddenly a figure materializes. Come, sacrifices, approach the fire. Bold children step before darkness. Without the power of the mighty Ramm, faith shall fail thee o'er the abyss. So, it's some sort of test of faith. Does it have to do with that staff? I'm feeling like maybe it does. Add clove. Let's remove the staff of Ramm. No effect. Alright, so we're going to see what happens here. I may fall to my death. I fell to my death. Okay. So we got to figure out the puzzle here. There's a trick. Do we need the mask still on, perhaps? Let's equip the mask again. Oh, you know what? I'll put the mask in swag. Let me fix that. Got the mask back on. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to equip this staff just in case I need that to clear this area. And let's just see what happens this time. So it was either the mask or the staff. Let's just walk forward. I don't know which it was, but it was one of them. So we're going to put the regular stuff back on. Let's get the mask off of Kyler here. Okay. So we have a chest in here. Lulu sees no trap in the chest. Let's divine trap and just see if there is a trap. It may be untrapped. Oh, there's a trap. EFS. ASOD. EFS. 2 words. ASOD. Could be poison dagger. No, there's an F. ESF. ESOD. Okay. EFS, ASOD. I don't see anything that matches. This, Curse of Medusa. Trap was triggered. Kiss of Death. Great. I do think I'm going to re-roll that. All right. So I'm curious. I feel like it was the staff and the staff alone. I just, for my own knowledge, I want to test that theory. So he's going to put the staff in hand. We're not going to wear the goat mask. It was just the staff. It was the staff. All right, let's try this again. EF. Was it Kiss of Death again? No. Kiss of Death. There's an L in there. Vorpal Blades. Cloud of Fear. It's Cloud of Fear. All right. Key of Decision. Key of Decision. What a interesting name that is. Key of Decision. Is that because we have 2 doors to go through and you have to pick which one? All right. So let's save. So I'm assuming that's what it means. Which path do we want to take? Right or left? Key of Decision. Let's go with the right path. We'll just see. It might be the wrong choice. Quickly, I want to see if I still have the key and if it'll open this door as well. Or was it used? Nope, it is gone. Okay, let's hope we open the right door. 5 demonic figures. I should probably have swapped out the staff. Just do a nice little magic missile at level 3 here. Yeah, that staff's not doing me any favors. I'm going to have to swap that out. Oh, come on, guys. Don't kill me. Alright, so Trevi's going to equip. Kyler's going to attack. Sato is mute and cannot cast any spells right now. But I think Sato has some healing potions. going to throw a heavy heal at Danny. Lulu can use the Horn of Prometheus again, and Danny is not muted and is going to... What are we going to use here? We got some good stuff, right? We've never conjured anything. That could be fun. We'll go with Fireball. We'll keep it simple. Oh, and the change equipment screen came up so fast I skipped right past it. Golly, that firebomb they're throwing is brutal. Alright, we'll just try to get through the fight. Sato will heal again, though. Heal Danny. Lulu, of course, is going to cast that wonderful Horn of Prometheus. Danny's going to rest this one out. Okay. Okay, so we're going to save. We're going to try to rest up. Did you see that? Trevi's hit points went down as he rested. It's the staff. It's no good. Bad stuff. It's a cursed item, but it's not one that gets bound, apparently. Alright. So big spellcast heals here. Well, I sure wish there was a fountain here. We're going to save. We're going to rest some more. Oh boy, we have a bunch of guardians and almost everybody's asleep. Deep freeze. This is the first time we've used that. Let's try that. And deep freeze didn't work. Alright, we've got a few more people awake this time, but not many. So this time Danny's going to cast Prismatic Missile. That's always fun. Withers and dies. Blinded. Nice. You never know what's going to happen with that spell. Alright, let's try the whole rest thing one more time. Maybe a few more times. Let's see. Yeah. Save. And we'll push our luck into it once more. Okay. I think at this point, Trevi and Claire might have enough heal wounds to get everybody topped off. Kyler's good now. Heal wounds on Sato and Claire. Heal wounds for Lulu. And another encounter. Good heavens. Ah, man, and look how big it is. Heavens. Any resting that we did is now out the window. Because we're just going to have to go back and do it again. Let's see. Let's just go all out. We'll cast Blades on these 6. So difficult to get a heads up with the I hand up with the resting when it's back-to-back fights. It's like any resting that you do accomplish, it gets overwritten. But that's the nature of it. I'm not feeling good about this fight, guys. I'm not feeling good at all. These guys like to use enfeebling effects, and they're already started. We've got fear, paralyzation, blindness. This may be a reload right here, just because of the amount of monsters in the fight. Lesser devils advance. Lesser devils, demonic figurines. Yeah, it's a tough one. So yeah, I definitely sense a reload coming. I can't do much but sit here and get slaughtered. Danny's down. Lulu's down. We're just going to burn through the fight real quick. Try again. Kyler's down. Claire and Seto are barely hanging on. Yeah, we were resting and these guys popped up on the screen. That was the last thing I wanted to see. Alright, Claire's down, Seto's down. It's just Trevi hanging on. Come on, Trevi. Go ahead and give it up, buddy. We're ready to move on. And see, Trevi's defense is so good that he can survive quite a bit. But he can't, actually like finish all these guys off. But they can't quite get a dent in on him either. That's the problem. So we're just kind of stuck here in limbo. I hate these big gang up fights like this. No, I'm going to try to run. I don't think it's going to work. I just want to reload the save. That's all I want to do. All right, let's see. Guys, I'm sorry for the lull in the action. These kind of fights just, you're stuck in them until either you win or you lose. And it doesn't look like we're going anywhere fast with this. Come on, come on. Again, it just goes to show how tough Trevi is with that low armor class, and he can take a hit. Meanwhile, the rest of the party perished a long time ago. And we are going nowhere. I'm going to try to speed this along by unequipping all of his gear. And see if they can kill him that way. But from where he's disabled like that, I can't even do that. So we just have to sit here and speed through it. Even paralyzed, they can't penetrate his armor. Well, how's everybody else's day going? Man, I hate these fights. It's a big buzzkill when you're right there on the cusp of finding something. And not only do you suffer the setback, right? Of trying to just get rested to move forward, but then it's fight after fight, and then you get one of these slog fights that just never freaking ends. And it's over. Everybody's dead. But it just hangs on. 10, 15 minutes nonstop just sitting here. I apologize. Gypsy says, hey, it wasn't too bad. I'm glad to hear that. I wish they would kill poor Trevi already. I'm ready to move on. If we had a party of Trevis, we wouldn't have a problem. It's like a stalemate, this fight. And he's completely paralyzed, so I cannot, like I said, I can't even dress down, remove my armor, and take the hits because I'm literally just stuck here, unable to act. And they pound away, and they're not hitting either. This could take all night. if they would do something besides these enfeebling magics, we'd get somewhere. If I kill the window and reload, it'll just mess up the stream. That's the only reason I haven't done it so far. But I'm about to the point where I'm going to do it, because we're going nowhere fast. Alright, so I'm going to call it. Give me just a second, and I'm going to reload the window, because we could sit here for another 20 minutes and not get anywhere at all, and be stuck in that fight. So doing a quick reload. So we had saved right there during the resting period anyways. Alright. Let's resume. Alright. So here we are. Still need healing. Still need rest. We'll still probably get interrupted by a fight in trying to obtain those things. Alright. So we're going to chance it with 2 more rest cycles. It's 1. And that's 2. Let's go ahead and get our spells up here for what it's worth. Enchanted Blade. Detect Secret. And Magic Screen. So now, 4 lesser demons, I think we can handle it. 4,000 of them, that's a different story. It makes me grumpy. Right, so we're going to just be somewhat traditional in the way we handle this. Do a magic missile, level 4. The trick is going to be to take them out quick before they can start all of that enfeebling nonsense. Mirador says, find a corner to rest. Yeah, corners and enclosed spaces tend to do better than open spaces. This is true. Okay. Alright, so there was a teleporter. That's something we haven't seen in this game yet. That's an old wizardry trick. We stepped into this corner and it moved us here to this position. And we've got a big fight here too. Knight. 5 Dark Crusaders and 4 Guardians of Ramm. This could go south, but we're going to do our very best and give this an honest try. So let's see. We're going to try the blades at level 6 on the 5 Dark Crusaders. In fact, we're going to focus everything on these 5 Dark Crusaders. Horn of Prometheus. And even Danny's going to pop off a fireball at level 5 on the 5 Crusaders. Blades hit for a decent amount. Horn hit for a good amount. They're hanging in there, though. Maybe Danny's fireball will be enough to start to decimate that group. Yes. Yes and no. Oh, the knight has the blade Cuisinart. Did you see that? One of my favorite wizardry weapons. Although, in this game, the Avenger is probably the best sword, but blade Cuisinart was always a favorite of mine in the original wizardry. Love that sword. I hope I get the blade. Why don't we slay this guy? Okay, so We're down one knight. We still have 3 Crusaders left. So the melee fighters are still going to focus on the knight. I'm still going to do that. Sato is going to toss some healing at Trevi. Lulu is going to try to take out these 3 Dark Crusaders that are left. And Danny's going to turn attention to the Guardians of Ramm with a level 6 prismatic missile. Heal wounds with silence. I didn't see that. Sato Cat cannot cast spells. That's no good. Prismatic missile's doing some awesome stuff here, though. Knight's down. Alright, we got this now. We got this now. I think we're good. We're going to give it a low-level magic missile just to be safe. Yes. Did we get a Blade Cuisinart? No. No, we did not. Alright. Looking around here. Let's do some healing. I don't want to stop and try to rest heal again. Just because I don't want my spells to wear. We don't want to get into the same predicament that we did earlier. Sato really needs to cure that condition, though. Let's see. Who else has that? Nobody. Well, looky here. Another chest. 5 lesser demons this time. Sato can speak again, so that's good. We're going to try death on these guys at level 5. Lulu is going to use the horn. And that prismatic missile's been a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and pop that off again at level 5. Let's see what happens. Unaffected, unaffected, unaffected. 79, that was a good one. 276 damage, that's crazy. Sato cast death. 1 lesser demon slain. The horn. Yeah, we're doing alright. I think we got it. That was a good fight. Oh, come on, guys. Every step? Alright, let's see. We'll do an ice ball on these guys. Let's see if we can make this a 1-round fight. Probably not. These ninjas can hurt too. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Second group of ninjas is gone. These guys are tough. 1 down. Come on, take him out. Chunin. Alright. And we've leveled up. Kyler has, anyways. And let's level up that ninjutsu. Yeah, let's take it up to 80, can we? Nope, almost. Alright, we're going to save. Let's open. Let's inspect. EE, huh? That doesn't tell us much. Divine Trap. EEFE, Ray of Enfeeblement is what it is. We got the Key of the First Test. 3 herbal patties and an Ankh of Death. Key of the First Test. Ankh of Death, huh? Alright, so speaking of herbal patties and everything else, what kind of food items do I have to burn through here? Apple. Review. Settle. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Oh, wow, okay. That was nice. I like that. You have anything to eat? Alright. So, key of the first test. I'm assuming this is where we use that key. Alright, so I'm not sure what's beyond this door, so let's step boldly. We have a switch here. Ooh, and it gives us a path down. Did that also teleport us? I think maybe it did. What's down here? Ah, look at that. It was a shortcut out. Alright, so we know what to do. I guess I chose the wrong thing there. So that took us back to the beginning. Not all switches are good. But luckily we have the path mapped out for us. More fights. Alright, having pretty good success with this fight so far. A lot of critical hits. I like it. Very good. And this, I know my characters are getting close to that need of having to rest here. We're going to try to just get back to where we were before we do all that. That's my goal. These ninjas aren't too bad. Ah, here we go. Good heavens. See, this is bad. This is bad. This is what I don't like. These multiple groups here. Never good stuff. Another white battle. Not sure. We're going to give this one our best shot. Mirador asks. We're going to see. Maybe. It just depends. It's not looking good. Yeah, no. It's a wipe. But I think that's okay too, because I think if I reload the save, it'll be before the teleport anyways. It's all the enfeeblement that really makes it tough. And then, of course, we get into that situation where Trevi just won't die. Yeah, this is definitely one. We'll just go ahead and we'll just call it a wipe, and I'll reload instead of making everybody sit here through the whole thing. Because it's going to be a repeat of what happened earlier, where Trevi's going to hang on, and they'll spend 90% of the battle just trying to enfeeble him instead of actually killing him, and he's just not going to die, and we'll just be stuck there. All right. So this time, let's go ahead and save. Let's just get a taste of what's forward. Suddenly a figure materializes. And so the children persevere, so brave upon their journey. Still I am he that rules these halls, and mighty lords I have a plenty. So make no mistake, there is a fight ahead. And we're going to step in here in this little nook, and we're going to try to rest up. Man, there's no rest. No rest. Who's awake? Danny's awake. Back up. So we're going to try to ice ball, max level, the 3 ninja. Come on, guys, let's wake up and fight. All right. At least now we have a better shot at it. Sato's still asleep, so the healing that I need is not here. But we're going to try once again on these 3. Try to take the 3 out. I feel like we're going to have a casualty, though. Kyler's like right there. Although, who knows? We pulled it out. Pulled that one out. Okay. So let's do big healing here. Even level 6 heals are not topping these guys off at this point. Yeah, he's got nothing. And we burn all the spell points here. It's just going to be a longer rest to get them back. We'll give it a shot. We'll try like just maybe 2 more. Can we make it? 2 more? All right. See what we have. OME. OME. We've gotten to where we have to just divine all the traps. OMEF. Ray of Enfeeblement, pretty sure. Nope. Firebomb. Golly. So that's a reload, definitely. Resume right here. This time, let's just cut to the chase. And we'll just knock the chest. Nope, didn't work. That's right, we gotta go to open first. Spell. Chest did not open. Fantastic. Okay. Divine Trap. ASI. EDO. ASI. Poison Dagger. I do believe that's what it is. Trap was triggered. Poison Dagger. Lulu takes 6 damage. Lulu is poisoned. It's okay. We can work with that. Let's cure the poison on Lulu. We'll try that spell again. I learned that the other day while power leveling, that if 1 cure poison doesn't work, sometimes 2 will, or 3. Please let this work. Nope. It's not going to work. Alright. We'll have to try to heal through it. Hopefully it's not terrible poison. It is. Yep, it is bad poison. Alright, we'll just do this again and reload. Inspect. 2 O's. Divine the Trap. With a U and an A. 2 O's, a U and an A. 2 O's, a U and an A. Could be Cloud of Fear. That was it. Key of Quandary. Alright, and nobody's dead, and nobody's poisoned. So once again, we have a path to take, left or right. Last time we took the right-hand path. This time, let's take the left. Again, it's been so long, I have no idea if this is right or wrong, or what difference the choice makes. So we're kind of going blind into it. We have 2 poison giants and a will-o-wisp. Probably a tough fight if I had to guess. So here's what we're going to do. I'm sure they're going to be immune to this, but we're going to try death on the poison giants. We're going to do a fireball on them. And we're going to do a prismatic missile at max level on these guys. Wow, it took one out and hit the other one at 89. That's amazing. I did not expect that to be that effective. So Trevi's actually going to swing on him, while Kyler and Claire are going to stick with the will-o-wisp. Sato's going to rest. Lulu's going to cast a fireball. Danny's going to rest. Will-o-the-wisp was unaffected. Ooh, Kyler's turned to stone. Fantastic. Trying to knock this guy out quick. Danny will try to hit with a magic missile. Unaffected. Okay. Can we do it? Will-o-wisp is very agile and hard to hit. Come on, hit the thing. Ah! And Sato's poisoned. Not good. All right. Let's see. Do I have anything for stone? I don't think I do. I don't believe I can cure petrification. No, I don't think I do. Is this a reload? I think it is, because I don't have a cure for that. So we'll try it again. I also feel like that due to the late hour, we're probably not going to finish the game this evening. But we're going to get as far as we can. But tomorrow night will be the night for sure. These guys shouldn't pose so much of a problem. It was the wisp there last time that was so bad. Of course, Claire is poisoned. One giant down, one left. There we go. All right. So, first things first, let's get Claire healed up. We're going to try to cure the poison. And that one worked. Good deal. So, before we proceed, we definitely need to rest. Right back where we started. With half the party asleep. Not good. We got lucky there. Could we get lucky with another critical hit? That'd be cool. And we did. Fantastic. Alright. Let's try to finish that one rest up. Mirador says, I have a Castle and Crusades game tomorrow, so I will not be able to watch tomorrow. Gypsy says, unfortunately, I have to call it a night. Good night. Yeah, I totally get it. Castles and Crusades, it's fantastic. I've never played it. I've always wanted to. So, with that in mind, and with you being the first real subscriber, we can hold off until Wednesday if we must. I'm going to try to go just a bit longer here, but we're already bleeding people because it's late. In fact, I really think this is probably where we're going to have to stop tonight. I'm already streamed a bit longer than normal, but Mirador, don't worry about that. I promise you that you'll get to see the end of the game, even if that does mean that we have to hold off the stream until Wednesday night. Which is probably not a bad idea, because I have a lot going on tomorrow. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll hold off till Wednesday. If I do stream tomorrow, we might deviate, play something a little bit different, because I really appreciate your support and watching. But we have reached the point this evening where it's time to stop. Tomorrow we will finish, or Wednesday, we'll finish this temple and fight that vampire and hopefully end the game. You'll get to see multiple endings potentially. Some of them are really cool. But thanks for watching tonight, sticking through all of the annoying fights and the enchanted forest and everything else that we've suffered through. This last level has been brutal, appropriately so. So I'm not complaining too much, because that's what a last level in a game is supposed to be. But thanks everybody who tuned in tonight. And we will pick up right here tomorrow or Wednesday when we do pick up, and we'll see it through to completion. That's a promise. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see everybody in a couple days.